Hello, good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to discuss about checkbox and radio button. So let us start. First, you can open a new project here, and then you can choose the empty activity like this. Click next, and this is your application. You can rename, make it to be checkbox and radio button. Okay, and then I save it into D and select Java file, and I choose the minimum. Finish. Okay, right. Okay, can you see my screen here?
Yes.
Everyone? Okay. Render build. Okay, now you can see there are three folders: manifest, Java, and resources. Now, the first step, let's say I want to design my mobile apps, so I can go to the layout, and this is the main activity. So this is the XML file. Okay. In the XML file here, I can see only one component here, which is a text view. Okay. And the layout with wrap content, height, wrap of content, and the text hello world. So I can imagine I display the hello world text. Yeah. And we can see here the constraint layout. Okay. Bottom, left, right, top to the parent. So I believe it will be a center. If you want to see, you can click the split here, then you can see your design like this. Okay, now let me explain it to you about the condition. Okay, in the mobile, in the Android Studio, you also always use the function. Okay, you can create your own function. You can use a control statement, okay, to make a decision. Okay, and we today we also going to discuss about the toast message, something like message information. Okay, informing what happened to the system. Okay, something like the system try to show what's going on. So we can use those. Okay. For example, I can click a common palette here, and then I select the button. Then I drag here. Okay. And then I give a constraint layout: top, bottom, right, left. Okay. The second step, I have to create a link between the XML file. Okay, this is your design. Okay, to the Java file. So I can go to the Java, okay, main activity. Then I have to declare here private button. For example, this is your variable. Okay. If there is an error like this, you can see you can see the information here. You need to press Alt Enter. And actually, when you press Alt Enter, they import the Android widget button. Okay, next one, create a link. How to create a link? So you can call the variable btn. You already declared here, equal to, and then the component type or the palette itself, which is the button. Okay. Find view by ID. Okay. r.id. So what's the ID? So we have to check activity here. Click. You can see in the properties, the ID is a button, or you can see the ID through the XML file. Let's say I change here to be display, for example. So the ID is display, or maybe display button. So it will be made clear. Okay. Once you assign the value here, it automatically update here in the XML file. Okay. So now your ID is a display button. Then you can link it here. Just dot display button, and Android Studio will suggest to you. Okay, this is the this is the code memory, memory code. Okay, and this is the variable. This is the ID that you are looking for. Yeah, double click. So now already link it. Yeah. So after you make a link between Java and the XML one. So next one is, let's say I'm going to design an application. Let's say the user click this button, okay, it will pop up some information or message into the in the bottom one. Only a few seconds. It just show the the system what's going on. Yeah, here maybe I want to display sending the data. Example. So in order to make a toast, in order to we call it toast. In order to make a pop-up message. So we can go to the Java, back to the Java file here, and then we set on click listener to the button. So currently we have this button. We can call the button, and then we set on click listener. Once we click the button and pop up message, so btn equal dot. Okay, then we can choose set on click listener here. You can use mouse, or you also can use the tab, press tab keyboard here, like this, and then new, okay, capital V, and then Android suggest it, okay, apps, then it show the function. Okay, you just fill in this function. Okay. So in order to pop up the message, you can use toast, toast dot make tag, okay, and then call your class, okay, where your message will be pop up. So this is the here is some main activity. Main activity dot this. Okay, after that, followed by the message that you want to display. Okay, for example, send message, and then comma. You can call again toast, okay, and length. You can select length short or length long. Okay. The difference is length short means you just pop up a few shorter one, and the length long few seconds. So let's say I choose the length short, just few seconds. Okay, very short. Just display. I think around 1 second. If you choose the length long, so it will be longer. You can see the message few seconds, and then dot, okay, show. That's it. Then you can run. So this one I already use the virtual, okay, device. Okay, emulator running. Wait a moment. Okay. Okay. When I click this button, suppose it trigger a message, yeah. I call it the toast, okay. Make tag main activity. I display in this activity. So this is the your activity, main activity, and the message is send message. Okay, length short. Try to click. Can you see send message? And then appear and disappear. Few seconds. Okay. Usually we use toast message here to display what happened in the current something like the visibility of the system, yeah, show the what's going on to the system. Once you trigger something, once you trigger a button and you need to display you change into the color, for example, if you use the switch, or you can use the toast. As a programmer, you can see, okay, it means that the program compile this function, okay, correctly. So means they execute line number 21st here, and then no error, and it can display the message. I think very clear, eh? Okay, yeah. Any question? Is there any question?
Sir,
Oh yeah.
can you show the coding once again?
Okay, sure. Okay. Number one, you need to declare this is a local variable, and then this is your link between Java file and XML file. Not file, yeah, Java. How to? What is the suitable term? Yeah. So I can say the Java file between this. And the second, the third one, this one, the action. Set on click distance. And you don't need to write all of this thing, yeah. Remember, I don't type all these sentence, but I just use btn dot. It show the suggest. It's the Android suggests the possibility of the method that you want to choose. If you want to choose the first suggestion, just press tab, TAB, tab button beside Q in the keyboard. Can you see? Okay, Ani, what's your question? Hello, quiz.
For me, when I type the text, there's a error, unexpected error.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Wait, so. So can you see my screen?
Here, yeah.
over here, and then this override also.
Can you zoom in? Okay, it's okay. Let me see. Button set on click listener, new view on click listener. Okay, correct. And then public void on click view v. Those make tag. Okay. Okay. Your mistake here is you don't need to type contact. Actually, I don't write the context. I just type main activity, your class. So try to remove contact. Okay. And then also the text, I didn't write the text. I
Oh,
just open the bracket. Okay.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, actually create automatically. Yeah. So I just call the class dot this and then comma in bracket hi. Okay.
So about this the override.
You can ignore it. It's okay.
Oh, okay, sir.
So wait.
But still,
View does not exist. Okay. Can you type line 17? Okay. Sorry, you can click the line 18, click view. Why a red color here? Import class. Okay. And then ALT enter again. One more.
okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Let us see.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. Okay. Can we proceed?
Sir, I can, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Welcome. Oh, can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Let's say I want to use a checkbox. Remember in the previous lecture we discussed about checkbox, right? Checkbox means we can. Oh, before a checkbox, okay. Let me show it to you. Another thing. After that checkbox, yeah. So let's say I choose the text here and I choose the plain text or edit text here. So I give a constraint layout like this. Okay. Okay, let's say, okay, let me remove the text name and then I put hint type. Or maybe your name. For example, I want to ask the user type anything here, key in any data here. When I click the button and display pop-up message here. How? Can anyone help me to guide me here? First, remember you have to declare the local variable, isn't it? Private,
Yes.
and then continue. Hello,
Text view.
view, correct? And any text, for example, hey, not text view. What is this?
Sorry.
What is this?
Plain
Edit
text.
text.
Edit text. And what's the ID here? Let me check the ID. Oh, too many, too long, yeah. So we will make it simple. For example, name. Okay. So the ID name. Okay. Private, ID text. Then this is your variable. Let's say it's up to me, yeah. It's up to you. You can choose your variable as you want, but still remember when you want to use this one, remember the type is edit text. Another one is, okay, help me again. Should I type here?
Find view by ID.
No. nm, the variable, okay, equal to bracket edit text. Yes, now it's fine. View by ID r dot id dot, what's the ID?
Hi, I forgot.
Name.
Name. Okay, great. Okay, so you complete the link between Java file and XML file. You already also declared the variable, isn't it? So now, how do you when you click button? So this is button. You can imagine once I click this button, it trigger the text value of name. Name here I already stored into nm. So how to retrieve the data? How to retrieve the text of the of this name? Anyone? Remember in the previous one?
Set.
So here, we can remove this one because this is a string. All right. So I remove this one. Okay. And then I set nm. Okay. Dot get. If you use the set, means you assign something. But if you want to retrieve the data, you can use get text. Get text dot to string. That's it. Let us see the result. Okay. Can you see? Message. Clear? Any question? When you type hello, then click the button, you can see the text that you typed before. Any question? Please.
Sir,
Yes.
what's the difference between length short and length long?
Try. You can see how long it is. And long. If you want to get more detail, you can open developer.android. So you can see the detailed description, but basically similar. Only the duration, yeah. See, very long. I think 5 seconds, yeah, around 5 seconds lah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 to 5 seconds. That's it. Okay, I have question to you. If you don't have question, why I should write n m here? Why don't use name? Any one of you can answer?
Because we already declared that name as an NM.
Yes, this is the ID in the XML file. So you don't need to use all this ID, but you need to use the variable, okay, in the Java file, which is the nm. So very, very simple. If, okay, can we proceed? Any others question?
No, sir.
Okay, great. So next one, I'm going to use, let's say I'm going to use the checkbox. So I remove this one. Can you see only in the XML file, I only have one button. How about the Java file? It show error, okay, which is the ID. The Android are not able to detect this ID. So I have to remove this one. This one later on. Okay. Next one, I am going to show it to you the checkbox. Click button, checkbox here. Because we have discussed yesterday. Okay, this one. Let's say the text here I change into red. The text of the checkbox is red. Okay. And then this is the button. Okay. Oh, I don't have. If I can see here constraint layout warning. So I have to set constraint layout. Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, number one, I have to declare the variable again, private. For example, this one, check. Example. And here, one equal to dot name. Now ID here, checkbox. The ID is checkbox. Okay, fine. Next one, when I click the button, and then when I click the okay, when I click the button and then I want to trigger to show the text, isn't it? But checkbox, here I have to type, here is in this is especially for the checkbox, yeah. Result to new string. I have to save into the memory, and then result. But example, and check one dot is check. Once I check, is check. Okay. Tools, make tag, main activity, and this is a result. Okay. Result dot to string tools. Let me run. Click red. Okay, red true. Okay. Okay. First, declare variable. Second one is the checkbox itself. We link. Okay. The second one, for the checkbox. Okay. You need to create the string buffer to store the memory as a string value. Okay. And then encapsulate in the result what we call variable of the result. Okay, this is the string. Okay, and then I can display the result by set the string value, which is append red. Okay, dot. Okay, if it is I want to return the value. Okay, once the user check the checkbox true or false, so I can use check one is check. So this one return the false or true value. Okay. But if you don't want to use, if you don't want to display the true value, just remove this one like this. Okay. And then display. Okay, in the display, I just call the variable, okay, which is a string buffer here, dot string to string and toast message. Okay. But let's say I want to show the whole. Okay, I want to show red and true. Okay, if I don't check, means false. Red false. Okay. If you see here, if I did uncheck here, I can display red false, but if I check button, red true, means the user already check or not check, we can display into the toast message. Yeah. So there are a few steps. So I click this one and click button, show false. I tick true. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So, you show the button, the trigger button. Yeah. You display the text through the button. Okay. How to make it without buttons? So means that once I check this one or tick this one, pop up. No need to use a button. This one I'm showing to you when I click the button, we set listener. Okay, what's the action? This one. Okay, so how about if you want to display toast message without button? Okay, let's say I make a function. Okay, this is how to make a function. If you want to make a function, you can declare a calling function here. For example, add listener button, right? Like this. One button. Semicolon. I open a new file. I make it public. So all class can access it. Public button. This is how to create a function, yeah. Then open bracket. Public void. And then I can copy this one. So I just create function name. Okay. I believe you already know about this, yeah. So I call the function, and this is function my function declaration. Usually in a programming technique or Java file, so we call it calling function. This is a function function definition, yeah. Function declaration here. Usually in Android we don't need to declare, but we just need the calling function and function definition. Yeah. Another one is I'm going to add another function which is okay, before the function. So let us. No need to write a function. So I will add here. Okay, I will add here. Okay, checkbox check one equal to checkbox find view by ID. Okay. After that, check one. I want to set click listener, right? So check one. Once the user check this one, and then we set on click listener, this one. Okay. And then new V, okay, tab. So this one, once I check this checkbox and trigger something. So I put here, I can type if we have a condition, right? Once the user click, what happens? If checkbox, yes, checkbox, V, okay, and then in bracket, dot, this is view, yeah, dot is dot, okay, is here. Then I copy this one, those messages, or maybe I type those or to make tag main activity dot is comma red is okay. This is string. Let's say I define a string. Red is those blank shot dot show. Let me read again. Declare link set on click listener. Once I click, okay, if checkbox view dot is checked, means user tick display this one. Else nothing. Uncheck means didn't show anything. Okay, let us run application. Okay, click, red is selected. Untick, nothing. Red is selected. This one still function. Tick, red is selected. Read through. Okay. So can you see the difference between this one? The first one, you use a button as a, and then you give a trigger to that button. Once you click the button, display this one. The second one, once you tick the checkbox, okay, once you check the checkbox and you trigger this one, you set onto listener, and then if this is the standard statement, you can refer to the Android developer.android. If the checkbox is checked, okay, this is how we declare the statement. V is view, okay, and display this. Open question or try at your PC now. If any error, then you can ask a question to me. If you don't try, it's quite difficult to know what's your mistake. So you can debug the error. Yeah. Open question. Najiha, okay.
Masih mencoba, Sir.
Okay, boleh. I give you 5 minutes or 10 minutes to write this one.
Okay.
You don't need to type this one, yeah. Remember, you just type this one, main activity.this. All the statement try to use the suggested by Android. Try. I give you 5 minutes to type the statement. Let me add another function here. Add list on right. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a small question, sir.
Okay.
In the coding part, the check one on listener, we write the if statement, right? In the if statement, why we put the checkbox and the V is for view, okay? Why we put the checkbox? Why you didn't put the check one?
Okay, this is the ID component type. Yeah. So this one is this is the component type. Okay, and let's say I add another checkbox. Yeah, so you can see the different checkbox. Okay. Because check one already mentioned here, you know, here, can you see here, check one, and this is the inside, yeah. So if you look at the check one set on click listener. So we already refer to the check one, and then this one, okay, this is the type of the check one. What's check one? Check one is checkbox. This is a statement, view, and is check. If you have another checkbox, okay, of course, let me show it to you. So you can see the difference here. I add another one. Okay, for example, I put here. Okay. Okay. Let's say green, yeah, red green. And the ID is checkbox 2. So I can just and and I can add. Okay, if I want to add the click listener, I just copy this one because I call this one this is check 1 and this is check 2. So here still checkbox because checkbox is the type of the component type. This is the declaration, the standard declaration, the syntax that we follow. But here refer, this one is inside, yeah, inside. So we already mentioned that check 2 we set on click listener. Okay, this one. Okay, so maybe here I just change green. Green is selected. View. Okay, that's it. Let us see. So I have 2 now. Same, but I still use the checkbox. This is because this is standard, and this is the inside of the check 1. You already appoint a check 1 here. You set, you give action. You set on click listener check 1, and this is the action. And this is you set on click listener for the check 2, and this is the action. This one is green, and this one is red. Let us see. Green is selected. Okay, red false because you did not because you just mentioned about the red. This is green just added, right? You did not. You can see here button. See only red. Check 1. If you want, add another one. Clear?
Clear, sir.
This is the standard, yeah. Don't confuse. This is the syntax. Okay. But inside check 2. Okay, you already appoint here. This is check 1, check 2. Okay, others maybe maybe you can share your screen. Let's say you have an error. No. Can we proceed? Hello.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, if it is clear, this one. Okay, let me add another things, which is the radio button. Okay, in the radio button, you need to add a radio group and radio button itself. So number 1, you can drag here. Oops. Okay. Where is the, just now I add radio group. This one. Okay. Let me give a constraint layout. Okay. Okay, so you have a radio group, okay, and you also need the radio button. So you can drag the radio button inside the radio group like this. Okay, another one, you can add the radio button here. Okay, and I drop inside the radio group. Okay, now you have two radio button, okay, in a radio group. Okay, and then you can see, oh, different, yeah. This is wrap of content. Let me check. Number 2. This is number 1. Okay, this is number 2. Number 1 is wrap of content. Okay, can you see? Match parent. Okay, therefore, this one, very long. Which one you prefer? Match parent or wrap of content? Number 2.
Wrap content.
Boleh. Saya klik ya. This one, ini. I try to edit through XML. So you have to familiar for both ya. Okay, this one. Okay, and then I reset the.
Sir, can you show the design again?
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. This one. Okay. So this is already wrap content. Okay, I try to reset. I have a problem in my mouse, yeah. Okay. Okay, for example, this one, I make it usually female, male, yeah. Type male. This one. Radio button 1 and radio button 2. Okay. Okay. Design clear. No error. Okay. Then go to the Java file. Okay. Remember, number 1, you need to declare the radio button. Okay. Private radio group first. Okay. Radio group here you can add radio. This is your variable, yeah. And private radio button. Radio button. Okay, and then you need to link. Number 1, you can link here radio group equal to bracket radio group find q by id dot id dot radio. This one, yeah, radio group. What's the ID? Oh, I see. Kosong. Kosong. Let me type the something here. Radio. So you can type like this, yeah. Oh, I think I have to tell you how to write like this, yeah. So because this is very important to you. And I can type Android. This is the fast way, yeah. You just type the ID in the properties, but sometimes you need to understand about the XML file. Android Android ID. Okay, and then add plus ID. Okay, and then follow the name, your ID, radio. Great. Yeah. You have to know the syntax here, the following syntax. Add plus ID slash, and this is the ID. Android ID equal to double quote and so on. Okay. This one I'm but radio group. And then let's say I want to modify this one button. Okay, this one button, set on click listener, public void. Okay, this is radio group done. But oh, one more radio button, I forgot it. Radio button. Ini radio button. Radio. Radio button. Find view by ID. R.id dot button. ID button. Okay. Okay, let me modify this one. Result button. I remove this one. Okay. Sorry, this one. Only there. Only one. Ready group. Ready group button. Once I click the button, after that I integer selected ID, which is my variable. Go to the radio group, okay, from the radio group, and then get check radio button ID. After that, the radio button, okay, equal to, this is the radio button, and find view by ID, okay, and selected ID. We don't declare the, okay, later on I will explain to you. We don't declare the link here, but we declare here for the radio button. And then tools, make tag, main activity, and this is the radio button, this one. Radio button, V, not to string. Okay, X, not to string. Display, line short. Long. I click, should do. Okay, let us see. Finish. Female. Click button and display. Click female. Button, show display. Okay, great. Let me explain it to you. Number one, you need to declare, right? Two type, radio group and radio button. Okay, radio button should be put inside the radio group. Okay. And then for the link, you only need one link, okay, which is the radio group. Okay. Because the user only can choose one, okay, either one of the radio button. So you only need link one only, which is the radio group. Okay. After that, you declare a selected ID with the data type is integer, okay, equal to radio group. Okay, radio group here that you the variable of the radio group. Okay, get check radio button ID. Okay, which one from the radio group? Which ID that user check? Which one the user check? Okay, and store into the selected ID. After that, we link. Okay, we try to link. Okay, the selected ID, okay, by declare radio button find view by ID, and this is the selected ID. Okay, the selected ID from the user that the user check. Okay. Then after that, we display the get text to string. Because in the radio group, user only allow to choose one, one only. Okay, so they have to find by radio group dot get check radio button ID. Okay. If your radio button here not inside the radio group, it will return. It doesn't return anything value. So therefore, you have to put the radio button inside radio group. Okay, because if you want to use this one, get check radio button ID, so you will get the value, which ID that the user check. After that, you link, okay, and display that XML, display that text. Yeah, we can use the radio button here. Try to get the text to string, convert to string, and display it. Click female, click button, and display male. You cannot choose both. User only can choose one, because both radio button is located in the one radio group. Clear? Any question?
Sir,
Okay.
I wanna see how do you declare the ID for group button?
Okay. Only these two. Radio group, radio button. And then for the link between Java and the XML file, only one, which is the radio group. Because for the radio button, we will call here. Only one, right? Let's say you have 10 option, okay, but the user only can choose one radio button. So you just declare only one link here. So here, okay, any question? Yeah, this is the declaration as usual. Okay. After that, you link radio group, only radio group. Okay. After that, get the radio button ID.
Sorry, but I want to see the XML file for the radio group.
Okay, sure. This one. Can you see both radio button inside the radio group?
Oh, okay, sure, okay.
Okay, try and let me check. If you face some error, let me fix it. Let me help you to fix it. others question?
Sir,
Yes, sure.
in a page, there is supposed to be only one button, or we can put multiple buttons.
Which one? Which button?
No. I'm just asking the question. So it's like the normal submit button. Katakan we have two different buttons. Can we do that?
Let's say we have two different button.
Two different submit buttons.
Oh, submit button. Oh, this one. You mean this one?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you can have more. Up to you. Yeah. Let's say you have three. Okay. For example, this one is display. Maybe this one is another function. Okay. But remember, yesterday we discussed when one activity.
Should
One?
one individual have one activity?
Yes. Okay. You can have more than one activity later on, yeah, which is intent. So we can create multiple activity. This is only one, yeah, one activity. Maybe once I click this one, go to the another one. Okay, I click this one, go to this one, and not necessary to click the button. Yeah, maybe here today I'm showing to you that once I click the red, okay, it triggers something. All right. I click it can be happen in the radio button. Okay. Once you click the radio button here, mail, no need to add the button, but show into the pop-up message. That is your exercise, and then we will discuss for the next lab. Yeah? Actually, I can show it to you now. Yeah, but I already show it to you once I in the two way. Yeah, first set on click listener in the button. Okay, the second one set on click listener in the checkbox. Okay, same like radio button. Okay, today I show it to you just now. Set on click listener in the button in order to trigger the text of the radio button here. You also can set on click listener in radio button. For example, user choose mail and it pop up message mail here. No need to click button. Anyone of you can do that one? Simple, yeah, actually, not difficult. But I open question first to those who still not clear, not really understand. Others question.
I have one question regarding the checkbox.
No need to one, yeah. You can ask question more than one.
Saya nak tanya yang checkbox tu kan, kan boleh pilih satu kan, tapi andai kata user pilih dua, boleh ke kalau kita nak buat macam suruh dia pilih satu macam tu?
Okay.
Sebab kan kita kena pilih salah satu tu baru keluar macam kalau pilih red is selected, kalau pilih green is selected. What if kalau user pilih dua-dua?
Boleh.
Tapi bila saya klik dua-dua tu, red dengan green, dia tak keluar pun perkataan. Macam tak keluar.
Okay, can I see your code? Actually I already, okay, we can go to the, this one, yeah, add listener checkbox, yeah. Okay, can I see your...
Saya dengan sir.
Mana?
Sama je.
Sama je?
Sama je dengan sirnya.
Let me see. Super scan.
Yang saya cakap kan, kalau dia main dia kena trigger dengan button kan, baru keluar perkataan. Tapi
boleh juga. Wait. Not necessary trigger by button, yeah. For the radio button, you also can set. Once you choose mail and then pop up, can.
Yes. And kan untuk sekarang lah trigger dengan button kan contoh kan. Kalau saya pilih kan combo box ni kan saya pilih 2 kan. Dia just keluar yang contoh kan, dia keluar yang green dia keluar. Tak.
Mana? Tu red is selected. Okay.
Dia macam tu.
Yang green tak ada. Green you tak buat lagi. Tengok coding tu.
Dah buat.
Mana tengok. Okay. Just now you show it to you the what we call trigger by button, right?
Yang male dengan female lah. Dengan female tu kita trigger by button, dia akan keluar macam female kat bawah je. Tapi ni kan kita dah buat yang combo box tu dah buat, kalau kita tekan dia keluar dah. Is selected macam red is selected macam tu. Kan bila saya tekan dua-dua ni kan, dia jadi akan baca satu-satu macam bila kita tekan red, green. What if kalau kita tekan dua-dua tu, dia keluar red and green are selected macam tu. Boleh ke macam mana? Saya pun tak tahu nak tahu.
Okay, means you still don't understand. Okay, open your code just now. Okay, so you're asking about the button, right? Set on click listener, right?
Tak, saya tanya pasal checkbox.
Checkbox.
Ya, saya tanya yang contoh kan yang ni kan bila kita klik red, dia akan keluar red is selected. And then bila kita klik green, dia akan keluar green is selected. Tapi macam mana kalau user tekan dua-dua? Macam perlu ke kita buat kod baru, macam contoh kita buat green and red are selected. Perlu ke atau just buat macam ni?
Okay. You want to display concurrently?
Yes.
So you can add. But for because in here check one, so something like you set click listener when the user check on the check number 1. Okay. But if you want to make it display, okay, both together, okay, in between check 1, let's say I check 1 and check 2 and then click button and pop up both messages, isn't it? Is it that you want?
Yes.
So you can use okay. Oh, you stop this one. Okay, let me show it to you. Okay, I know what you want now. Okay. Okay. Let me explain it to you. Okay, this one. We are talking. You asking about checkbox. Okay. Okay. For this coding, okay. Remember, Rizan, you design this code. Okay. You call the check one and set click listener. Means when user click check one, it trigger this one. Okay. If you check two, you trigger this one. Okay. So it cannot be concurrently because you set one by one. Okay. Let me close this one. Nak macam tu ya. Boleh je. Boleh. Okay. First, we have to declare the variable, string variable, in order to save the result. So we can declare result. Result 1 equal to empty like this, and result 2 equal to empty. Then we need to declare the variable. Okay, private string result 1 comma result 2. Okay. After that, you can add the condition. Yeah. If check 1 is checked, and then the condition is result 1 equal to check 1 dot string semicolon, and another condition if check2 is checked, result2 equal to check2 dot get text dot toString. Okay, semicolon. After that, we can combine all the checkbox. Okay. We can call string. We can declare a string variable, okay, value. Example, result 1 plus result 2, semicolon. Or we can add a space here, like this. Okay. So result 1, for example, if the user check red, so it will display red space green. Okay. Okay, and then display it toast dot make tag main activity dot this comma, and we want to display the value, comma, value, toast dot length short dot show. Okay, let us try to compile this application. Okay, when the user check this red and click button, it can display red message. If the user check a green and click the button, green. If the user check both, red and green, it show red and green here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, is there any question, others, regarding to radio button and also the checkbox? So I hope you can do some exercise, okay? Try to modify this one, okay? Condition, give add listener on the button or add listener on the checkbox. Okay. So my exercise today, I will ask you to assign to set click listener on the radio button. I think we don't do yet. Okay. Once the user check the radio button, it pop up message here, male. If I check female, pop up without the button function. Once I click male, pop up male. Once I click female, and then when I check this one, I select this one, then pop up. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Clear.
Okay. See you next week, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for attending this lab. I hope you can have experience and then do the exercise today. Simple exercise. I already showed it to you. Checkbox, okay, for the for two-way, okay, and you also can implement the same way in the radio button. Okay. Attendance, don't forget the attendance, fill in this form. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.